Come on in the room. I like to check to see if I am live, which I hope I am. And I am live tonight. And so, good evening, everybody. I just wanted to jump on and say hello, hello, hello. I am Coach Dawn, and as you come in the room, I'd love for you to share where you're from. So how's everybody doing this evening? I am going to go ahead and go live. So I'm going to go ahead and just teach a lesson, and if you want to come back later on and check this lesson out, you are more than welcome to. So I am going to share this post. I'm going to share it to all my different pages. And I'm waiting for it to come up. It's okay. It is okay. So I am going to be sharing some things tonight. And I'm also going to kind of do like a live demonstration. So I am like really excited about the class. And I'm really excited about being on here. My name is Coach Dawn, as you can see. And so I'm really starting this learning journey. Excuse me. I'm really starting this learning journey into the AI world. And so it's an exciting time because AI is pretty much everywhere. Everywhere you look, somebody is dealing with some sort of AI functionality, and a lot of people out there, they're literally kind of scared of it. Um, and so I really wanted to kind of jump on here and just kind of share what um, this AI talk is kind of all about. And so I've been trying to kind of share this on my other page, but for some reason, I just cannot seem to do that. I've been kind of having some technical issues when I've been trying to share from my personal page into my other page. So if you just give me one moment, I'm just trying to figure that out. Just um, really really trying to understand how I'm doing this. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and get started. Of course, if you are joining here and you're hearing me, I'm glad that you're here. If you're in the comments, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to post my website in the comments for people to see, just in case they have any questions about some of the things I'm going to be teaching about, or in case they have any questions about some things that I'm going to be sharing as far as the AI arena. So I have posted my website. I've posted it on Facebook as well. So hopefully you'll be able to go on you'll be able to go and kind of see everything that I've been teaching about. So like I said, I know AI is it's literally everywhere. I mean, if you talk on the phone, you're using AI, and you'll hear a lot of people even say that I don't really, like AI. But truth be told, AI is being used everywhere, right? It's being used everywhere, not just when you go to a restaurant now, like a fast food restaurant. Sometimes, you know, um, it's at the food restaurant. Sometimes it's like if you call like your Xfinity location, guess what? You're using uh, AI pretty much anywhere. And a lot of people are like, I don't like using AI. I don't like using AI. And I get it. So understandable. But I also want people not to be afraid of it because it is live and it is there. So, it's something that we all need to, you know, kind of get involved with, kind of understand it. And so if you're out there just for a second, if you're just let me know where you're coming in from, like as you're coming into the Facebook Live, can you tell me where you're watching from? And so I'm also going to drop a question in the chat because I kind of want to know what people are kind of thinking. Like, have you used AI before besides taking pictures? Or have you used AI before, just anytime? I know a lot of people are using it for pictures. So I'm going to kind of talk about that because I can be an AI picture junkie too. Somebody sent out a prompt and it's like, you know what? Let me try it. And so that's pretty much the gist of what everybody has been doing. And so I'm not going to be long tonight, but I do want to make this teaching kind of practical, and I want to teach it where you can really learn. And so if you want to go ahead and share this with somebody who keeps saying, I need to learn that AI stuff, or I need to understand that AI stuff, please feel free to share this live. And so tonight is not a night about being fancy. Tonight is going to be a night where we literally make everything make sense, right? Because some of us don't need another app on our phone. We don't need another website to go to. We don't really need all of that. What we really need about AI is just that we need some understanding. And so one of the things I always like to share is that AI is really not here to replace your brain. It really isn't. It's not here to replace you. It is literally here to support the brilliance that you carry. And that's pretty much how AI works. It's a tool there to help you support the brilliance that you already carry. And so I want to go ahead and we're going to jump in because I really want to respect your time tonight. And so tonight I really want to kind of talk about like how AI is bigger than pictures, how everyday people can make it work for them. And so again, I am Coach Dawn. And so I am on here and I'm going to be talking about how we make AI make sense. What I have come to realize is that some of us, we're out here playing with AI. We're out here literally playing with AI. But I really want to teach how you can really make it work for you. And so as I said before, I know there are a lot of people out here using AI. And but if you look at when I usually go on my business page and I scroll through all the businesses and everything, people are only using it to make these cute pictures. They're using it to keep these captions. Me, I'm no different. I'm using it too, or just little prompts. And listen, that is totally fun because I have some images in my chat GPT that I haven't even shared because when I look at it, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And it really is fun. But I want to come on here tonight and share with you that AI is so much bigger than that. And so tonight, I want to help you see what's possible, what's really possible when you stop playing with AI and you kind of start directing it. And so one thing I've always wanted to just share tonight is that I can really help you organize, plan, and create. That's what AI can do. It can really help you think out your ideas, organize your workflow, plan, create, and help you move a lot faster. And you already know how I feel about AI, and I'm excited to share some things that's coming up in the AI space. Is my tagline, my slogan, and it's the same thing how I feel about everything else that you do. Is I do want to share what I love is that God is the source, you are the vessel, AI is just a tool. That's pretty much it. Cuz I hear people talking about faith and AI and different things like that. The main thing I want to teach and I want to convey is that God is still the source. God is still the source. God is still the source. Hear me and hear me well. God is still the source. You are the vessel. AI is just a tool, right? And so the thing about it is, let me tell you about most people. Most people are not behind because they're lazy, right? They are behind because life is just extremely loud. There's so much going on. There's life is lifing, work is working, business is businessing, ministry is ministering. I mean, everything is just loud. Family is familying, if that's even a word. All of these different aspects or entities of our lives, they're just loud. And each one of them commands our attention. And now everybody is saying, you use AI, but nobody is slowing down long enough to make it make sense. I hear people all the time, AI is my best friend. AI is this, AI is that. But are you really making it work so you can understand? Are you really making it work for you, or is it really working against you? That's one of the questions you have to ask yourself. And so that's why I'm here tonight, of course, to help you make it make sense. One of the things I wanted to share is people really don't know what to ask AI. They just go on and they just type it, right? They just type something and they get the answer. And they don't know too much about the tool itself. They think it's only for tech people, which is not. They make it sound much scarier than it is. Just the other day when I posted something, I kind of got in a long messenger debate about I don't like AI. AI is fake. AI is this. AI is that. And the thing about it is, this was in addition to when I posted it in a group. Somebody just got on me the other day. AI is this, AI is that. And so, what I wanted to tell them is that they don't realize how much AI can help make everything like emails, meal planning, schedules, lesson plans, content, resumes, business ideas, grants, sermon notes, event planning, and organizing. It can do all of those things. It can help you pretty much help you with everyday things that you didn't even realize that it could help you with. And that, I say, that's the gap I'm closing. That's the gap I want to close. I don't want people out here thinking that AI is scary or they can't use AI, but that's where I want to come in. And this is where I want to really help people. I'm not teaching AI like I'm a tech, right? I'm not teaching AI like I have this IT background, because I don't. I really don't. I'm teaching AI like a woman who has to manage work. I have to manage ministry. I have to manage motherhood. I have to manage caregiving. I have to manage my businesses, and I have to manage my life. I have to manage all of these things all at the same time. And so I was really excited about AI when it literally initially came out. I needed this tool, and sometimes we all need something to help us make life just a little bit lighter and a little less complicated. And so I think yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to make it less complicated. And so I have almost 30 years in the corporate finance arena. I know systems, I know processes, I know what it means to be responsible for details, but I also know what it feels like to be overwhelmed, right? And I also know what it feels like to just have somebody to just make it plain. And so I'm going to tonight, I'm just going to give you three things where I get to show you how AI can work for you. And so the first thing I want to talk to you about is first, AI can help you think. It literally can help you think. I mean, it's a great tool for helping you get your ideas together. Sometimes you don't need AI to write for you. You really don't need that. You need it to help you sort through what is in your head. You can use AI to pretty much clarify your thoughts, organize your ideas, make decisions and see what you are missing, you know. So those are some of the things that AI can literally help you do. It can help you clarify your thoughts because sometimes you have so many thoughts in your head. I mean, have you been one of those people like, okay, let me jot this down. Oh, okay, let me jot this down. Let me jot this down. So what I've gone to do and what I do with me, I'll turn my microphone on and I'll just sit there and I'll start brainstorming. Like okay, I have my dad's 90th birthday coming up. I have this at my job going on. I have this for my nonprofit, this for my business, and I can start rambling. And as soon as I hit stop on the AI field, which is one of the things I'll show you in the class. It'll take all those thoughts and it'll organize it, right? It'll also show you the gaps and the holes of, of the misinformation that I'm missing. So it can really help you. The second way it can really help you is it can help you kind of save time. I know some of us, we spend, even at work, I use AI. I use Copilot most of all. Sometimes I can spend 45 minutes just writing one email. Why? Because I want it to sound professional. Sometimes I want it to sound conversational. Sometimes I don't want it to sound like overwhelming. And so some of us can really spend that much time writing one email. The thing about it is AI can help you draft what you want to say in 30 seconds and then put your voice on it. You know. And so I'm going to kind of share my screen because I really want to kind of give you all some examples on exactly what I mean when I say this. It's really helpful. And so I'm going to share my screen. So I know right now I'm sharing like Chat GPT and you can kind of see my screen. And so it's really interesting. And so I know at the beginning I said the first thing I want to share with you is that AI can help you think, right? And so I'll give it like a little prompt or two. And so I'm going to give you kind of like an idea of how I may type. I may say, help me think through. I'm going to copy and paste this because I wrote it on my paper, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to copy and paste it. So I said, hey, help me think through whether I should launch this class, what I need to prepare, and I may be looking. And so let me stop it right here because I actually typed in the wrong thing. I wanted to do maybe a class on cooking. Help me think through whether I should launch this class on cooking. What I need to, and so I'm asking it what I need to prepare, what I may be looking like. So it's telling me, it actually gave me a prompt. Why? Because it's thinking like me. So we're going to do it this way. Help me evaluate whether I should launch this cooking class, what I need to prepare, who the class should serve, how to price and promote it, and what I may be overthinking. And as I give it this prompt, AI will actually start helping me, learn some of these things that I might be thinking about. So I'm thinking about this cooking class. When should I launch it? Who am I going to do it for? And so it's actually giving me a a strategy. It's really not cheating. It's actually just giving me a strategy. Who is this class for? Is it for busy moms who need quick meals, beginners who are tired of eating out, women who want healthy meals but don't know where to start, couples, seniors, kids, church groups, corporate wellness teams? And so when you type that in, it literally is giving you all the information. It literally is giving you all the information, right? And that's what I kind of love. Um, that's what I kind of really love about Chat GPT, because even on here, it's giving me everything that I need, right? It's giving me, it says for preparation, you will need a clear class theme, a simple menu, kitchen space, camera, printed, clear price. It's giving me all the things that I need to actually prepare for this class. And so that's what I mean when I say AI can help you think. But I also said, it can, oh wow, it's all also giving me like a pricing range, which I really interesting. A virtual class, 25 to 75, an in-person class. And this is just for a cooking class. If you want to do it for business, but if you want to do it for fun, you tell AI that, right? So we don't have to spend 45 minutes or different that amount of time, writing out our thoughts. AI pretty much did it for me. It's giving me the ideas. Now, some of the ideas I may take, some I may not, but it just shows you some of the things that you can do. Some of the other things that it can do, like I told you, it can help you save time. Now, I've spent some days, like I said, writing an email because it takes time. So I'll give it a short prompt, right? And this is just something I wanted to just share, that I'll be teaching in my class. It says, write this email in a warm, laid back tone, but still professional. That alone can save your whole, pretty much your whole nervous system as you're writing, pretty much. And so still professional. I want to share data about the new clock in the building. So it's going to help me write this email to different individuals. Look at this new clock data. Hi, team. I wanted to share some data regarding the new clock in the building. As we continue getting adjusted to the new setup, please take a moment to review the information below. This will help you make sure everyone is aware of how the clock is performing and any updates or observations we've gathered time for. Sometimes when you write those email out, guess what? It literally will take you some time. I don't want to come across that way. I don't want to do it that way. Guess what? AI really set the tone and it really helps you. Give it information, give it something specific. And we talked about that in my last live. Make everything that you give AI specific. So that's one thing. So I taught you, number one, AI can help you think. Number two, AI can help you save time. And then number three, AI can help you build systems. AI can literally help you build systems. And I think this is the part most people are missing. AI is just not for content. Yeah, the pictures are cute. Everything is nice. It can help you even write a book, literally. However, again, AI is not always right. Remember that. AI is not always right. So you really need to make sure that if you're using AI to help you write a book or help you write your thesis or anything, you really need to make sure that the content in the book is not being plagiarized or, some things can happen. So you really need to make sure that you are using AI properly. And so AI can help you build systems. AI is just not for content. You can create workflows. You can create checklists. You can create calendars, client processes, class outlines. What else? Nonprofit ideas, business plans. And then you can also create follow-up systems. And that's why I always say AI is much bigger than a picture and a prompt. A picture is cute. A system changes how you move. And so that is one of the things that I love about AI. And so I'm going to kind of continue to show you how it can help you. It can really help you get your life organized. So I wrote this prompt earlier and I'm gonna post it here on the page. And this is what it says: act like a practical AI assistant. Help me organize my week. I have work, family, responsibilities, content to create, and a class to promote. I mean, this is literally me and my day, right? I have all of this. I have work, I have my family responsibilities, I have content I need to create, and I do have this class that I'm on here actually promoting right now. And so I was like, give me a simple 5-day plan that keeps me focused without overwhelming me. I mean, and that's it. You simplify the prompt. You make it as straightforward as possible as you can. You feed AI as much information as you can. And so now that I'm giving it this, and see, this is where most people miss it. You don't have to know all these fancy words. You just have to give it clear direction. When you want somebody to go get something, you say, hey, you go downstairs, you make I want you to go into the living room. I want you to go in the second drawer in the gold colored case and get me that perfect thimble. This is just tossing it out there. Get me that shiny thimble out of that gold container that's in the second drawer. When you tell somebody to go get you something, you are giving them specifics. You are giving them step by step on exactly how you want to do. And again, you're not giving it the fancy words. You're just giving it clear direction. And so here I am on my prompt. I'm saying, hey, act like a practical AI assistant. I'm telling it exactly. Help me organize my week. I'm giving it exactly. No, nothing fancy, nothing over the top words, nothing, out of the ordinary. Help me organize my week, right? I'm telling it, organize my week because this is what I have going on. I have my family. I'm giving it the problem, and I need you to give me a solution really fast and really quick. Work, family, responsibilities, content to create, and a class to promote. Give me a simple 5-day plan that helps me get focused so I don't get overwhelmed. I'm giving it clear direction. And this actually is what I'm teaching in the Make It Make Sense class, along with other things as well. And we'll also have a little fun. So you'll also see the ticker scrolling across the screen. You can head over to my website. I've also dropped it in the chat at www.unprovenai.com. So let's get clear. Here it is. AI has just given me a 5-day focus plan. On day 1, it tells me to get clear and set the week. Your goal today is to stop everything from floating around in your head. Start with work first. Handle your required tasks, meetings, and anything cannot be pushed. Then take 20 minutes and write down everything pulling on you this week. Family, errands, class promotion, content, emails, follow-up, personal needs. For your class, choose your main message for this week. Something like, AI is bigger than pictures and prompts. So, hey, there it is. That's the class that I'm teaching tonight. See, it helped me write that. And so it gave me all of this information. Then it says promote with purpose. Today is about visibility. If you keep hearing about AI and still, so it's giving me ideas on things that I can use when I teach my class. And so that's why I created this live class, because literally I can help you make it make sense. And so it's giving me all of this. Create and repurpose. Today is your content building. Or a live can become a Facebook post, a short reel, an email, and a story. So tonight I'm doing a live. And guess what? I'm going to take this live. Later on, I'm going to chop it up, and I'm actually going to do some reels behind it. So guess what? As I teach my class, I'm creating content at the same time. So that's literally everything that I'm doing. I'm creating and I'm repurposing. Everything that I'm teaching in my class tonight, guess what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to drop it in another AI tool called Opus, and it's going to kind of chop up my video, give me some reels that I can use. Guess what? I'm doing like 5 million things at one time with AI, right? I ain't gonna say 5 million. I know that's over the top, but I'm creating content and I'm teaching at the same time. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation. Day 4 is telling me to follow up and build trust. Day 5 is telling me to review. And look what else it put in there. It's also telling me to rest. Review, rest, and make the next move. Pretty much. It's just giving me a 5-day. But it also, I actually told it, hey, I don't want to feel overwhelmed. So guess what? It's smart enough to know that I actually need rest. That's what it's showing. It's showing you it incorporated rest because I told it I do not want to be overwhelmed. And see, again, it was really simple. It's really, really simple. And I want you to know that's why I created my live class, Make It Make Sense. It is for everyday people who know AI is important, but they need somebody to slow it down, explain it in regular language, and show them how to actually use it. That's pretty much my live for tonight because I really wanted to jump on here and really just give you an idea. Here's the email that I did. Here's the 5-day plan that I created for myself. And also here's the cooking class. Now, I'm not a cooker, so that's how you know this is a made up class, but it's giving you all of the information on how to prepare for that cooking class or whatever class you have that you want to launch. It can help you launch so many things, your ideas, your curriculum. And I also I've done journals. I've just done so many things. And if you're looking to launch your business, it'll even show you how to price those things. If you're doing it for a cooking class, if you're doing it for an in-person group, even if you're doing a private cooking experience. Do you see this? $250, $250 to $750, depending on group size, menu, location, and supplies. And look, even if I did that, let's just say I wanted to just take out for my this private group. Let's see. So for a private cooking experience, $250 to $750, but I really wanted to get specific. I'll say, let's price this for, it says my group size, 8 people. My menu will consist of, how about some, say some lobster and maybe some scrimps. Let's do some nice vegetables, maybe some asparagus. And I just want to see how it's going to price it. Asparagus or broccoli or broccolini, or I can maybe do some rice, some potatoes as options. I'm also going to do some cobbler or something like that for dessert. Some of the supplies I'll need are, let's say, the cooking, the chafing dishes, plates, cups, and all the silverware and plate and what you call those, dishware. So let's see what price it comes up with, because I would really like to see how interesting it is, because I fed it some really different options. Now, wow, look at this. Now it said, I'm gonna go back up to my original prompt. My original prompt said, so I asked it, it said if I wanted to do a private cooking experience, which was $250 to $750, depending on group size, menu, and location supplies. So then I went down and I fed it exactly what it asked me. I gave it, for the private cooking experience, $250 plus, depending on the group size. I said, hey, let's price this for 8 people. I gave it exact count. I gave it the menu. I said lobster, shrimps, asparagus, or broccoli, rice, potatoes. Options, I gave it like cobbler. And then it said, what other tools or supplies will you need? I gave it chafing dishes, plates, cups, and all the silverware and dishware, all of that. For that menu, it says, guess what it tells me? It says 250 is way too low. Lobster alone pushes this into a premium private dining experience, not a casual cooking class. So for 8 people with lobster, shrimp, sides, cobbler, chafing dishes, all that good stuff, the recommended price is 1,200 to 1,600 per total. Total. Honestly, I would not go under 1,200 unless they are providing some of the supplies or seafood. Now, then guess what it does? It gives me a realistic breakdown of the cost of everything. It literally gives if I'm launching this private cooking experience, it's literally giving me a breakdown of everything from the lobster for 8, the shrimp, the asparagus or broccoli, the rice and or potatoes, the cobbler ingredients. It also broke down my seasonings, butter sauces, extra, the chafing dishes, the serving flies. I mean, it literally gave me a whole breakdown of the private dinner experience, right? So, I mean, this is something that anyone can do. And then guess what? It gave me 2 different private dinner options. It shows me how to package it. I can do a private dinner experience, or I can do a private cooking class experience, or it gave me a premium celebration experience. It literally did all the work for you. And then it told me, guess what? It says a 50% non refundable deposit is required to reserve the date. Wow. Do you see what I mean? Do you literally see what I mean? How it took my one thought and it just took it even further, and it took it even further, and it took it even further. And so that's what I'm going to be kind of teaching in my class. It's the Make It Make Sense class. It's a 3-day live Zoom class happening on June 2nd through June 4th. That's next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And it's from 7 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. And so, I mean, we're just not going to be talking about AI. We're going to be talking about how to use it. You will learn how to ask better questions. You'll be able to use it for AI for real life tasks, and think beyond content and start seeing AI as a support system instead of something intimidating. And so I am going to stop sharing my screen so that I can literally come and talk to you. So yeah, it really is a game changer, with a lot of the things that people are doing every day. Even people are using AI to answer questions from phones. The robots that you use all the time when you're like on your banking website or anything like that, you're literally using, that's literally AI responding back to you. So again, I hope that you gain something out of this lesson tonight, because it's really simple. It's not tech proof, all that other stuff. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And so it's next Tuesday, Wednesday. It's next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on Zoom. I hope you will join me for that class. And again, we're really not just going to be talking about AI. We're just going to be talking about how to use it, how to make it, make it simple for you and make it make sense. Make it beyond the content that you're seeing everybody do. And we're going to be using it as a support system instead of something intimidating. And so again, I'm glad you all decided to join me. I'm glad you all decided to jump on. And I'm really excited for those that have already joined. And if you haven't joined me, hey, check out my website, www.unprovenai.com. So yeah, I hope you'll join me. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to teach, because again, and so I don't want you to be intimidated by anything that's coming as it pertains to, say, AI. I don't want anybody sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else learn how to move faster, learn how to work smarter, and learn how to build stronger systems. I don't want anybody left behind. So I really believe this class is a chance for you to stop really being confused and start really being equipped for everything. And so a lot of people, what I'm offering right now, it's really going to make it make sense. And a lot of people are saying, why is there an investment? And I truly believe that an investment works, not paying just for the information, but it's there to relieve confusion. And so you'll have me there to literally break AI down, explain it in regular language, show you practical uses, and help you stop feeling behind. And so I am truly excited about the class. Remember, AI is the tool, God is still the source, and you are still the vessel. But even if you're a vessel, you are the vessel. Even vessels need a little strategy sometimes. So come on. I hope you'll join me next week. And that's it. Again, some of you all are using AI to make pictures, but you still don't know how to use it and really make it helpful to your everyday life. And so that's what we're talking about. That's what we talked about tonight. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the class. So I hope you'll join me. Have a great evening. And hey, hope you'll be in the class next week. Talk to you later. Coach Dawn signing off. Bye.